Bystander in custody. Thanks. If anyone else calls 2050 result, let me know.
Now it does look, all right. It does look like she is holding something in her hand. Cause look right. Hold on.
Yeah. Now, did he walk up between the cars, or was he already in the middle of it?
I've scanned the footage like crazy. I didn't see anybody. This is kind of like, well, when the footage came out, you know what I'm saying? This is when I'm like, okay, we didn't see him walk from the left side of the camera.
Nope.
If the person is walking to the front door, they're not going to walk in between those two vehicles. They're gonna walk in between Katie's vehicle, or not Katie's vehicle, the one next to Katie's vehicle, and the silverish one next to that one, because the front door pillar is literally right there. Like, they're not gonna, if they're coming around from the right, they're not gonna purposely walk in between Katie's and the one next to it. They're gonna walk in between two other cars, or they're gonna go around Katie's car to then walk into the front. They're not so as I scan the footage, to me, and there's a lot that's cut off, but if you're using common sense and how you would walk into an establishment, if you're having to walk in between vehicles, yada yada, whatever I just explained, then I don't see this person coming from any direction. And I feel like this person was standing there the whole time. Now, somebody brought up a, go ahead.
I don't go through cars.
No, but I'm saying as in me. If I'm walking into an establishment and I need to walk between vehicles, which usually I'm not gonna, because who knows if somebody's gonna open their door. It's just, listen, I'm just gonna take the few extra feet. It don't hurt to walk, you know. Uh but if I'm going between cars, I'm going the quickest way possible. I'm not going out of my way to go in between a couple cars just to then make it back around to get into the front door. I'm not doing it. So to me, it seems like that person was there the whole time. Somebody brought up a great point, and they said, what if it was a door ding? You brought up a door ding a second ago. What if it was a door ding? Maybe this person, hey, I just wanted to let you know that I dinged your door. What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, all of it could be a possibility.
I usually take the path of least resistance, and try to get through cars is not easy for me. And most people in general, I think, would walk to the more space. But that dude in the black hat definitely saw or heard something.
They all did. And just like I showed you guys tonight, that lady up there in the top left does turn her head. All you have to do is look at, she's right at the back door. You pause, or the back wheel of that white truck. You pause it when she's at that back wheel. Everybody else is turning their head, and then the yellow coat rain guy, not even a split second later, turns his head too. It's all right there, same direction. Now it looks like she is holding something in her hand. See right here, let me pause it at the right spot here. It kind of comes in real quick. Okay, see how the hand is right there?
Yeah.
You see the part of the shadow of the car that's missing where the hand is?
Uh-huh.
To me, that looks like the thumb is on top. Something is being held in the hand, and it's removing the light pattern on the vehicle on the right side. Because you can't see an object, but it takes light away. See?
talking about her hand, right?
Her left hand.
Yeah. Um,
It could be the key.
I was thinking key fob.
That's what I was thinking too. Is she left-handed?
I don't know.
Because usually you're going to use a key fob. You're going to use a key fob with your most powerful hand.
Yeah, you're dominant.
Right. Was she left-handed? Because that is left hand. You see the light that is not there from the vehicle, and you see how the hand is. That right there, there's something there. Now, yes, it could be a key fob, but to me, it looks like a wallet because a key fob usually fits in your palm. And if it doesn't, it sticks out a little bit, right?
Right.
That right there, the light that is missing from that car shows me it is something that is at least the size of her hand, that extends her hand in whatever inside of her hand, the space that takes up. Could it be the phone? Yes, it could be the phone, Metal Dust. Could it be a wallet? It could be a wallet. I don't think it's a key fob.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, it could be her phone. It definitely protrudes past her hand quite a bit.
That's what I noticed. Let me go ahead and play some more of it. Now it's hard to see the rest of the way. And it's not a shadow because the shadow goes in the other direction. You would see her first, then the shadow. Like you do right now. You see the shadow behind her, so it is not a shadow either. You see the shadow behind her. On the right side. Okay, now there, right there. I think that's where people are saying there's some kind of exchange. Okay. Now watch. Now pay attention. You got the left hand. The left hand is holding something. Pay attention to the right hand. This is why when I was doing these videos and stuff, and I was all of a sudden, I'm like, well, maybe it was a panhandler. That's what made me think wallet in the left, $1 or $2 in the right hand. Now watch the right hand. See the right hand? Reaches over. Right there. Brings the right hand back. See the left hand? You got the right hand. And she did go right to him. But I'm going to show you this version because this is where you see both of them kind of pause for a second. Sebastian, you do, but her, not so much. Let me get the zoom. Hold on a second. Let me get the zoom. Let me go with this one right here. You can see it better up here. All right. So we'll let this one play. You're going to see Sebastian stop. That's where I felt if Sebastian knew the person or thought his mom was in danger, when he stops, that's when you got two options, right? Or three. You don't know the person, and you don't think your mom's in danger, so you go to the passenger side of the car. You know the person, so then you go to greet the person, or you think your mom's in danger, so you go to protect your mom. There's three different ways that this comes out. And so when you stop, that's when he's thinking about what he's going to do. That's why he stops. I think my guess is that something rude was said, and that's what made everybody turn their head. And I think something was said very loudly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we really just kind of dig all through it. So you see how he stops? They notice. Now he's walking around the container for the cigarettes. Now he kind of hesitates again. See him hesitate? Now he stops. So right here, they're noticing somebody next to their vehicle, right? Watch, hold on, let me back up a little bit more. They're walking out. All of a sudden, notice somebody turns it. See how Sebastian stops right there. This right here is where Sebastian notices the individual in between the two cars. That's when he stops because he doesn't know what to do. I don't know if people picked up on that one either. A lot of people are focusing on the other stop, but this is very important. He also stops right up there. That's why he decides instead of going in front of the cars, he turns and goes around the cigarette container to then he stops and is like, wait a minute. Okay. Then he's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go to the passenger side. So here he's deciding, whoa, this is weird. This is why I feel like he didn't know this person, because if he did, I feel like he wouldn't have stopped and he would have kept walking with his mom. Okay. Whoa, who's this? This is weird. All right. Now we're looking at the individual, right? Because that's why he stopped first. Now he's walking up. He's like, okay, huh? Wait, what? Now he stops again. That's another time where he's making a decision. Do I know this person? No, I've already showed you with my body actions a couple seconds ago. I don't know this person. Now he's at the decision point where he goes, do I think my mom's in danger? Because I already don't know him. That's why I walked the way I did. Do I think my mom's in danger?
See the hand in the pocket?
But something's weird. Something's weird because I don't take my eyes off him. Something's weird, and then all of a sudden, you got people turning their head. Now, she's obviously occupied because she's not, like I said a couple nights ago when we're having this show. And I said, look, if I'm going out of the restaurant with my child, I'm going to unlock that door right as we're walking around that pillar. Boop, boop.
Yep.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to if I see something weird. So right as they walk out, boom, Sebastian stops. Hey, there's somebody there. They see somebody. Okay. They're not going to go boop, boop because all of a sudden they notice somebody.
Yeah.
So then it's like, well, wait a minute. Who is this? If I knew who it was, as in Katie, if I knew who it was, I would still go boop, boop at the front of the establishment. I didn't go boop, boop. I walked in between the two vehicles. In fact, I didn't go boop, boop when I'm standing there and Sebastian is standing at the car door because they probably didn't know the individual. So I'll go back to this again. You can see Sebastian and Katie walking out, and Sebastian notices first. You can see him notice first as soon as he turns that corner. All of a sudden, whoa. Whoa. As soon as he turns that corner. See what I'm saying? And turns to his mom. Observant as hell, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Walking out there, and as soon as he comes out. Whoa, who's that? Mom, who's that? I don't know, honey. Go to the other side.
Yep.
Whoa, okay, who is this guy? What's he gonna do? Is this danger or is this not? I don't know. It doesn't seem like danger.
He was between the cars when she walked out.
Now she's walking up. She's on the right side of the mirror. You see the hand sticking out. We already showed you the zoomed in of that. I don't know.
So she's parked right there. He's standing in between the cars. And she keeps walking because she's walking to her car. And he doesn't move out of the way. So she continues to go to her car because that's her objective, is to get in her car. And then so he doesn't get out of the way, and she's like, "This is my car. I'm trying to get in it. Can you get out of the way?" And so he throws up his hands and he's like, "Well, excuse me."
Who knows? Maybe it was somebody that was trying to lift door handles to see if he could hop in there and steal people's change and valuables.
That has happened around there.
And then got nervous. Hey, like when the footage first came out, and I'm like, it looks like somebody's going, hey, like no, or hey, that would be the perfect, if you are doing that and you don't want to look suspicious, I'd imagine you'd go into the establishment and sit there for a minute and wait for them to leave and then walk back out and go do whatever you were doing, just so you didn't have somebody call the cops on you or something. I mean, all of these are,
Yeah.
But the footage is just, it's all these people turn their heads at the same time. There's something. And Sebastian recognized that it wasn't a person he knew right as soon as he walked out. And then, right as he stops in front of that yellow pole, is my mom in danger? And then she doesn't unlock the door. You can see that right there. She doesn't unlock the door until the individual is already walking to the front wheel. So right as he's at the front wheel,
She doesn't unlock that door until he's away from her door.
Yeah. So I wanted to kind of cover that part of it with the different zooms that I was doing and the kind of different things that I was working on while I was kind of prepping for everything a couple nights ago, just to kind of break it all down, because I want to know as much as you guys do when it comes to this. Let me see here. There was something else. Now, is there any other parts of this footage that anybody wants to check out or break down? Let me know. Otherwise, we're going to move into the inside now. So if there is, type in chat. What about you, Busby? Is there anything more?
No, I've analyzed this over and over again. The angle's not right to see the interaction. And then it zooms in too much, in my opinion, where you see the exchange. If it wasn't zoomed in that much, you'd see a little bit more of it.
Yeah. They all turn their heads, and like I showed you guys a little bit ago, and I'll show you guys again. You pay attention to this footage right here. When this lady, here, let me go back to the beginning. When this lady's walking by and all these people are walking by.
Yep.
Here, I'll pause it let me scoot it ahead a little bit. All right, so as this lady's walking by, I'm going to pause it right here, then I'm going to show you the zoomed in version so you can see when everybody was turning their head, because they're all turning their head at the same time. Now, we couldn't tell in the beginning. I did that work a couple nights ago and determined, yes, she did turn her head. So right there is when she starts to turn her head, and then split second later, both guys are turning their head as well. So when we go back to this, you will see her as she turns her head. They also turn their head too, and you can see it right here.
She's got a purse hanging down on her arm.
What's up, Pink Warrior? What's up, Mythical? Yep. Turning her head. And then turns her head for a second, and then turns it right back straight. And to get the vehicle. And also there's people saying that she was walking towards Katie, but if you watch this right here, because this is the zoom in the top left, you can see she's in the middle of the pavement of that road particular area there. And now she's going on the other side. So she's walking in the direction going away from Katie's car. But as she gets to the back wheel of this truck, turns
Boom,
her
right there.
head. Yep. Turns her head.